Hi, my name is Alex Page and welcome to the Field Museum. So what have I been doing all summer? Well, while you guys were at the beach, I helped out with a science project. The project I contributed to is called The Bats of Kenya, and it's being led by Dr. Bruce Patterson here at the Field Museum. Bats are an impressive and diverse group of mammals. More than 25% of all mammal species that live in Kenya are bats. However, we know little to nothing about these animals or their role in the environment. That's over 100 described species people don't know much about, and likely additional species that have yet to be discovered. The goal of the project is to catalog the great diversity of bats in Kenya, to understand their ecological role, and to determine their conservation status. My focus was on the genus of fruit bats found throughout sub-Saharan Africa known as epimorphous or epauleted fruit bats. I used bat skulls in the vast collection of the Field Museum, one of the biggest in the world. I studied 5 species from the Epimorphous genus, all of which are native to Eastern Africa. I used geometric morphometrics to analyze skulls. That's a fancy way of saying I used differences in shape among skulls from different species. To do that, I had to take pictures of the specimens from top and bottom to see which structures are found on every individual. I took pictures of 50 skulls representing multiple species per specimen. Then, I used points on each picture of the species corresponding to that same place on the skull. I placed 14 points on the dorsal or top part of the skull and 18 points on the ventral or bottom side of the skull. Finally, the points on each image were put together so that I could compare patterns of shape differences. Our results so far show that bats recently collected from Kenya are very similar skull-wise to species found outside of Kenya. These results suggest an extension of the geographic range of these species of bats. These data will ultimately be used to understand bat diversity and to establish evolutionary history of Kenyan bats. Results from this can help future research, which allows scientists to evaluate ecological roles such as pollinators that are occupied by these highly varied species and promote wildlife conservation projects.
Oh, Jesus.